Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play a Super Mario RPG remake. So last time we went through the rest of Bowser's Keep, got up to the top, defeated Exor, went to the Machine World, went through the majority of it, and got all the way to the actual factory part of the Machine World, and decided to stop, because there's one thing I want to do before I go ahead and do endgame, and that would be fighting Culex. And I did level up just a little bit. I went up to level 23. So I'm gonna do this. Might have to change something. Oh shoot. I'm gonna give a safety badge. No. Okay, it'll be fine. As long as Mario and Peach are good with their lazy shells and safety ring, it should be good, so. But I will keep Geno in a party. He can use his boost ability, of course, but our villain here has an ability to remove it, but yeah, so I will go ahead and remember, you have to use the shiny stone, which I got all the way back in Moleville for 500 coins. Basically spent 500 to get the fireworks, and then traded the fireworks for the shiny stone with the little girl. So with that, if you use the shiny stone here, it says the barrier is broken. Now we can step in. Rendered so three-dimensionally. Translation kind of got screwed up a little bit in the US translation of the original game. So this makes much more sense, where it's like, why are you in 3D? So he's a little jealous that he's 2D and we're 3D. On guard. Alright. So this is Culex. And, yeah, this is, same sprite as from the original game, and, yeah, same music as well, so, apparently I'm so fast that he should be already summoned crystals, but Geno apparently is too fast, so, I will, yeah, let's go. See your future. I consume time, and I will consume you, and thus it causes. Yeah, here we go. All right, so with this fight, you can take out all of the crystals if you wish, and take out Culex. The only thing is the fact that the main objective, though, with this fight is that if you do take out Culex first, the crystals will disappear. So, if you want to just tank the crystal damage, because they all perform different elemental attacks that might be nasty, especially if you're lower level, you can. Otherwise, you know, this is where we're at. So, yeah, I'm going to put on a party bracer, though, with Mario, at least. Like I said, there's a move that he can basically turn that down, like deactivate any boosts that you have, but at least do that initially. So targeting Mario, except for that. Oh, I hate that move. Absolutely hate it. So yeah, they all do elemental damage, basically whatever element they are. That's what they're going to focus on, and then Culex can just throw some random magic. So. Block. Okay, Shredder is the move that takes out any stat increases, so just be aware of that. Though I can. I will boost up Peach, though, what if I have to? So at least she can stay alive and I don't have to worry about that, but Mario not so much. Yeah, honestly, this fight isn't too bad. I'm level 23. I think people are like, you could be level 25 to do it. The max level in this game is 30. If you know what you're doing and you have like stuff like the lazy shell or even the super suit, it's not going to be too bad. Basically, you want to be at least level 20 if you're going to do the fight. So. Of course. But I mean, really, they're not doing a whole lot, and Geno hasn't been boosted, so... And shit, he's got to keep powering through, so... Mario doing good damage with that. Flame Wall sucks. Yeah, so Culex is going to do like that Shredder move almost about like every... I don't know how many turns, like 3 or 4 turns, so... See, I was contemplating whether to give Geno something to block, like shit like that, but... Then he could do shit like that, too, where it's like, god damn it, I can't even tell what the fuck you're doing. Really, since we're doing probably so much collateral damage, we might be able to take out some of the crystals too before we take out Culex. Because they don't have too much health, but... Damn it. Switch to Bowser, we'll take care of this. If you don't know, the boss fight music is a remix of the Final Fantasy boss fight, or Final Fantasy IV boss fight music. So, even though I think at this point 6 did come out, but they went with 4. So, it's very much Culyx's theme, especially for this game. It's weird that they haven't used like static elemental damage since like status effect attacks since they switched Bowser Pow. It's like, okay, whatever. And that's it. Culyx is out. The crystals are still here, but I guarantee that they will start exploding here in a second. Almost. Go away. There you go. That we get 244 experience, no coins, and get the Final Fantasy Victory theme. It's the power of the third dimension, and is far mightier than the forces of malevolence could dream. From a journey here, perhaps in another time, another game, we may have been mortal enemies. Someday I will gain the power of this third dimension, and those forces will visit a land not yet mapped. Until that time, take this. Treasure it as a keepsake of our fight. And you get the Quartz Charm. Once again, it is a item that prevents instant death. It also reduces cuts damage from enemies in half, and also doubles your attack to those enemies. So basically, it is a borderline souped up Quartz Charm. Or no, Jinx Belt. Sorry, Quartz Charm is a souped up version of the Jinx Belt, if I remember correctly. It can be sold for 3 coins. So, the difference really is that the Jinx Belt has like an actual numerical value. If I go into the menu here, since Geno has it, it has a numerical value versus right here it's saying, well, it's going to cut down. So it gives up like 27 to each stat. But we're still, if I'm doing half or twice as much, that's where it comes into play. You know, so the higher you are, obviously the better, higher level you are, the better it's going to get, because it's really going to start cutting down on stuff, and it's going to really start doubling your attack power against enemies. The only thing with Geno is that his speed is affected, so, you know, I might just leave it just for that fact. And I might, whoops, I did not mean to do that. Yeah, man, go back to Jinx Belt. Alright. I gotta... Yeah, I think it's time to... We'll give the Quartz Charm to Bowser. That way he can... Because his stat increases from the booster charm isn't very much, but at least now he should be able to... All 3 of them should be able to survive instant death attacks. The only person that wouldn't is... No, actually they would. I think the safety badge, so Malon would be the only one who can't survive instant death attacks at this point. To which I say, meh. That's my thoughts on that, so... But yeah, we've done it! We've beaten Culyx, which was the original super boss of this game. So... There you go! Yeah, that was the hardest boss in the game, because he's supposed to be harder than the final boss. Though, Smithy, spoiler alert, the final boss isn't very difficult. Or has some difficult moments, so that's like how the map is updated. So the Exor is out of commission now. So yeah, we'll go back to the... I'm trying to think, there's nothing else I need to do, no? Okay, we'll go back to the factory. And this, it's not really a song that plays here anyways, it's just the sound effects, but I always like the sound effects of this place. And you get to see all these guys going, and we're going to have several mini-boss fights here in a row. New army in no time. So yeah, we gotta deal with some of these mad mallets here, which we already have. Wait a minute, I thought that those were his fucking arms. Those are legs? What the hell? Those are shoes. That's an awful existence. Shouldn't take too long though. And that guy's just like, nope. Alright. We'll get to fight the Clark here. So yeah, you can target the mad mallets if you want. Otherwise, of course, Clark is the primo person to go after. So you can probably knock him out by just residual damage anyways from our normal attacks. But yeah, he's gonna do physical, throw some bombs, you know, just crap like that, and he doesn't go, or doesn't take much to knock him down, and both the mad mallets are down too, so cool, cool, cool. But yeah, we're at the end of the factory line, which means that as we progress further, we'll keep seeing the beginning of the factory. More and more earlier parts. You're supposed to switch does. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why this crane even exists. Controls the crane. Spoiler, we'll be using it later on. And somehow fucking Toad made it through Exor's mouth, through the machine world, to get to the goddamn factory. That's even more absurd than Krocko making it to Bowser's Keep. And yes, they find out, finally, that Peach has been with us all along, because of course there's the fake one back at the Mushroom Kingdom. He's basically our last store, so if you need to stock up on items, this is the place to do it. He's got some basic stuff, Tadpola Cola, maple syrup, pick-me-ups, cleansing juice, you know, that sort of stuff. So, I'm pretty sure the guidebook for this erroneously is like, yeah, he can provide you other stuff, like, the hero shirt and the royal dress. It's like, no, that was Krocko. Why the hell would he only have equipment for 2 people anyways? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, this... And then he also gives us a rock candy, which immediately went into storage because I've got max. So, that is a good thing, though. But yeah, we'll continue on our way. Get pounders. Better mad mallets. Yes, these are supposed to be drill bits, but those are the enemies that never made it into the game. So we went from the clerk to here's the manager. If a Karen was here, this guy would be the one to have to deal with her. I forgot about the seat. They keep referring to it as Mario World manager. It's Mario. Clay Martin and Spirovich clones didn't stop him. No, no, leave him out of this. I'm the one you need to worry about, not him. Mario, you're about to signal. It's like, stop talking around me. You're ignoring me. So yeah, each manager just a souped up version of the Clark Pounders, souped up versions of the Mad Mallets. So take them out with extreme prejudice. Took care of all of them. Like I said, easy peasy. Gives a decent experience, of course. Get Bowser's haiku, like the moon over the day. My genius and brawn are lost on these fools. Haiku. It's okay. So yeah, they go in here and they get spray painted. Gotta have them look shiny. Make it further, and we are at the... Peach is now finally complaining. It's the director. Meltdown. Yeah, Peach is scared of this. It's like, Jesus, woman, you literally just beat the shit out of everything else. So I believe they can inflict poison with those. That's why there's a purple glow around it. Alright. So, once again, Poundettes, more powerful versions. Director, more powerful version of people we've just experienced for the past 5 minutes. So, alright. But let's say we try out some psych bombs while we're here. So rapidly hit the button, and watch as she just drops a shitload of explosives on him. Pretty good damage, especially at this point in the game, so... He's increasing his defense and his offense. Don't know how well that's gonna serve him. And he can call upon more enemies, so... I think they can all do that to a degree. It's just that we've usually been beating them so easily before, so... just keep attacking. Let's say we terrorize these assholes. Well, that worked. Whoops. Actually, I don't mind using FP because we're going to restore it right after this fight because it's a mini-boss, so... Almost at another level up. And to kick those lowlifes out of the world. Yes, we do. Alright. We are making a hell of a lot of progress here. Okay, we did game stuff. Alright, so we beat the director. Who the hell could be next? Oh, a purple ninja and, I don't know what the hell this is. Who, the ninja's factory chief. So. And this is Gun-Yoke. Taking a swig of drink, which is right in block. Alright, so Gun-Yoke. Gun-Yoke has, can use that same move like the Axum Breakers, which is Breaker Beam. So, it functions the same way where he keeps needing to charge up. But he is susceptible to sleep, so, I'm gonna tell you, if we use a little bit of a sleepy bomb here, you're both gonna go to sleep. So let's take care of the factory chief while the Gunyolk has been knocked out. Shouldn't take much more. There we go. Factory chief out. And we've been doing some minor damage at least with the blow-off damage, so. But you know what we can do? We got ourselves a little bit of sleepy time still! Of course, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter too much because he's gonna wake right up, but whatever, so. I think it still passes over his turn every time I do this. Whoops. Yeah, we'll just let him attack and see what happens. Yep, there he goes. We'll show Breaker Beam again. It didn't do a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking it did more than that, but he's out, so. Oh man, everybody's up so close to a level up. Production line hasn't halted. Well, considering we know where everything's coming from. Where smithing makes his weapons. To find last star piece, stop the factory. We gotta defeat him first. Alright, and with that, time comes. Yeah, so, alright. So here's what we got. This is the last team for this. I will go ahead and save. And let's get to it. Hit the button, and we'll go off to the final battle. This Mr. Claw over there is like, yep, I'll take care of this. Apparently it's pulling him by his fucking head. There's the big Mamma Jamma himself, Smithy. Or Santa Claus. That's the last star piece. He's using it as like some sort of necklace? Already finished your tour of the factory, huh? Alright then, how about a little demonstration? You see this lava? I just pound it with this fucking hammer and it pops up a drill bit. Little dispute over the star. Everybody has their little beef out here with them. I'm actually growing rather fond of this place. Please don't make us go through anymore. Better yet, why don't you give me your stars? Why, then I could easily conquer this world. Then we could get rid of all wishes and create a world filled with weapons. Everybody in agreement decides to beat the shit out of him. And to begin out the battle, every single time he will always use Sledge. So, if you're fast enough, you will beat him, but no matter what, his attack is always Sledge. Okay, there are two targets in here. There's Smithy, and then there's Smelter over there on the top left. Smelter on occasion will drop out something as molten liquid, and Smithy will use that to create a machine-made enemy. They're kind of irritating just for the fact that they like to use different rain types, like Sword Rain, Meteor Swarm, and stuff like that. So, you can take out Smelter if you wish, otherwise you could just focus on Smithy. Which I think, usually I like to go after Smelter, but I'm gonna just wail on Smithy this time, so get the fight over with. Also a great battle theme. Especially at the beginning with the pipe organ. Yeah, so here goes Smelter. And here we go. So that and Sledge do the exact same amount of damage, so... And Meteor Swarm. This is probably Smithy's most devastating move, at least during this portion, so... And I believe he can only create 2 of these things at once, so just, you know, if there's 2 out on the field and you defeat one, obviously, he can go ahead and create more if he wants, but... But all in all, we're pretty decent levels, so not terribly difficult. I mean, some of his attacks are hitting a bit, like the Meteoric Swarm, but everything else, I mean... Max's was like 27 with the Sword Rain and the Sledge, so, and that's it for this portion, so. And the other guy just disappeared into the fucking ground. Oh no, Smithy, your head looks like a geyser. Think of your blood pressure. So stop shaking the floor, damn it! Really annoying. And now we go into the hellscape that is the final area. This is like fucking nightmarish. Jesus. It is time. I will show you my real form. I will show you my true power. Show you respect, and I will have my revenge for the floor I caused to fall. He's shaped just like the heads in the background. Body's about the same, though. Come on, you puny ants! Alright, so... with this fight... Smithy will constantly transform his heads into different shapes. They change their offense, moveset, all of that. So, Smithy here will like to shoot bullet bills, and I think is susceptible to electric, like Thunderbolt and stuff. He can also use his insta-kill moves like Magnum, or Blazer. So if you don't have anything... Ooh, excuse me, protect against that, that's what he'll do with. And you'll also notice that there are 2 targets, so his body has a separate target, and if it will also, he'll use that to also randomly attack you, whether it's hammer or he'll be shooting out these BB gun bullets out of his fingers. So if you can take out the body, and that'll prevent it from attacking for like a couple of turns, but it will come back, so... Don't focus too much, I guess, on defeating that, because even if you defeat the body, he can still change his head shape. But yeah, so this is the tank head, and we'll focus our attacks on that. He's got moderate defense right now, so... Yeah, everybody's impervious to it, jackass. And there he goes to his normal head. For some reason in this version, he always transforms back to his normal head before switching his heads. In the original version, you just did that automatically, like switch from one head to another. And if you are quick enough, during the beginning portion, you can attack him while he's in his normal head. Otherwise, after that scene, you can't actually, his normal head, like, has values in the game, but it doesn't do anything. So, he's just going to keep switching to these different types of heads otherwise. So, he went from the tank to this one. This is his magic form, so he's going to start casting a bunch of magic crap. His physical defense is pure shit right now, so, once again, just wail on him. Especially with physical attacks, I guess, if you were using other strategies. I mean, the name of the game is just to use fucking physical attacks anyways, but yeah. 450 with Bowser, good lord. But yeah, it can do Dark Star. Can cast, like, the Meteoric Swarm, Sword Rain, there's, like, the Fork Rain or whatever, Spear Rain. All kinds of junk, so... And this will be a little bit more powerful than the last one, yeah. Oh, that's why he's doing so much. Bowser's doing that much because I gave him the Quartz Charm. That's right. I was trying to figure out why all of a sudden his defense is so much freaking higher. It's like, because Bowser is just murdering everything. There's Arrow Rain. That's also another one. So yeah, there's like 3 different rain attacks. Sword Rain, Arrow Rain, and Spear Rain. Oops. There we go. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, his magic head, it's just... really bad in terms of defense. Oh, his body is out. Can't move. Lucky. Therapy on Bowser. Boy, he's really keeping on this head. Usually switch. There we go. Okay. He's probably going to turn into his 3rd head, which is the... Oh, he's going to this one. Okay, so this is the treasure head. This one, he can cause... He'll, like, do a roulette system, kind of like if you hit a chest that has, like, the roulette, and he'll just cause random status effects to occur. So, yeah. Nothing too special, because Mario and Peach aren't really going to get affected, and Bowser will, though, because of the Quartz Charm, but whatever. It's not like Peach can't up it. And like that, his body's back up and running. Honestly, I like his first form better. I mean, if he had more attacks along with this first physical form, that would be great. I don't know. I think that his real form is very stupid looking. But, whatever. So there we go. This will be poison. And his defense goes back to normal, of course. Poison again. Thank you for doing it. There we go. Should be going to this other head pretty soon. Unless he's gonna skip it. Oh my god, he is. He's skipping his other head. So he has another head too where he looks like a freaking ice chest. like iron sarcophagus and his defense goes up really high, at least his physical defense, he'll start using moves like Shredder to take out your like any stat increases you have. So when he's in that form. But all in all, he'll just try to reduce any damage that you're dealing. I'm just surprised he didn't go back to it. And I think Smithy total has about 8,000 HP. So it's a bit of a slog. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. Oh my god, he didn't even go to his last head. So yeah, that's Smithy. That's the final boss. With that, everybody died because he gave off an A-bomb explosion. No, it's all good. But the heads are gone, leaving just a bare ground. So maybe this is what the machine world looks like by default. And here we go. Last star piece. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Gino. So we can go back home. stay quiet during that, because that's a really good piece, and didn't want to talk over it. And yeah, this is ripped straight out of the original game, at least for a good portion of the parade at the end, so, including music and everything, but, yeah. So, yep, everybody got to have their wishes granted, got to reunite people, introduce new loves, I guess, Valentina and Booster. I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but Mel gets to go home. Everything's back to normal, and maybe even a little bit better off than what we had before. So, yeah, while this is going on, and I ramble a little bit, I'll do my final thoughts, I guess, more towards once we do post-game, but yes. The next part of this will be the post-game content, so, you know, I'll be sure to have that up and running next, and that's going to take a few parts or so. It's more or less just extra boss fights, but, yeah, they're going to be pretty nasty compared to what we just had in the normal game at the very least, so, but yeah, that's what we're gonna expect next, and I think after I do the last boss fight for that, then I'll just do more of my ending stuff. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna let the credits play out, and then I'm gonna keep losing my train of thought. No, we'll let the credits play out, and I'll see you guys in the next part, which will be the post-game stuff. So, hope you can join me then. Otherwise, enjoy the end of this, and we'll see you next part.